Okay, I think I have everything all set. I think. Oh, okay. Let me just grab this for the next. Hi there. No, please come in. Yes, please come in. Have a seat. That's right. You were here for the sleep clinic. Is that correct? Perfect. I'm so excited to have you here today. It looks like you already went to our sleep measuring clinic. Is that correct? Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I had the right paperwork in front of me. Can I please have your first and your last name? Okay, good. It looks like we are all ready for you. So here, I see that we did a lot of eye measuring. I see that we did some shoulder measuring, some neck measuring, as well as just kind of like some dream measurements, and then a face and body scan as well. So what we're going to be going through here today is just walking you through some of the best ways that you can get a good night's sleep. We'll put together a whole sleep agenda for you. We'll give you recommendations for what you should use for an eye mask, a pillow, a mattress, different types of ways that you can improve where you sleep and how you sleep. And we'll just be making sure that everything is done to the specifications that are here so that you can have the perfect night's sleep. Great. Well, let's get started. We're going to start off with some eye masks. So I'm going to put this conveniently right there. We're going to start off with some eye masks. So what I always like to do is just kind of show you the different materials that we can use for eye masks and then kind of go into the different styles of eye mask, okay? All right, fantastic. So the first material that we have is actually going to be more for an eye mask if you just want to kind of filter out light and filter out bad dreams. Do you see the beads in here? Yeah. So these are actually filtration beads. What's really nice is that you can also put this in the freezer, and it does have a cooling effect. But what this will do is it will filter out any harmful light. It'll filter out any, negative thoughts, any bad dreams. I don't know about you, but if I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't get back to sleep, I have that light, I'm like, I'm so angry. This mask will help kind of make sure that doesn't happen. It does have the ability to go opaque, which means that you won't have any light filtering through. So something that I like to do is I will use this mask and I will have it opaque for the night, and then as it starts to get light outside, it'll slowly go to clear, so it will kind of let in that morning light if you are a wake up with the sun kind of person. But this is definitely a great option for anyone who does have bad dreams. Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice. So this is option number 1. I'll just put that right in front of you. Option number 2. Some think it's slightly unconventional, but it's going to be a very, very soft cotton washcloth. This we would just, make sure that it does end up looking like an eye mask, but this is more so just so you can get an idea for the different materials that we use. This is a really great one if you are a little bit of a sweaty sleeper. No judgment. Everyone has different sweat potential. But this one does a really great job of just calming, you stay cool. It is wicking. And it is very soft. So, and we can turn this into any type of eye mask that you want. And very easily washable. Yeah, we'll make sure to remove the tag so you won't have to deal with any tag noises. But it is very soft. That right in front of you too. Another unconventional option that we have are actually these sleep goggles. So I'm just going to put them on you like that. Yeah. So sleep goggles are becoming more popular. They're really great because they do stay on. They are very soft on the side, so I promise you won't feel them. So these ones are very nice because we can actually make these screens and you can watch ASMR, you can watch your shows, but you can, you know, just kind of start getting ready for bed. And they do have an automatic dimmer, which will slowly turn off the screen in front of you, because you really shouldn't be watching TV and or videos right before you go to bed, but there is that option in there because, you know, we all do it. These also do go opaque, so they do go completely blackout, but again, you can have them scheduled to start lightening as the sun comes up or whenever you would like to. They have these really soft nose pieces right here. So they do just sit very nicely like this. But I of course need these to see. So what do you think about these? Okay, I'll give you some time with them. One of our last options is this very, very soft t-shirt material. It's not as moisture wicking as the towel, but it still has some of those properties. This one, for this color, does not come in opaque, so this would be more of like, if you are like you need a light eye mask, you don't need something that's completely blackout, which can be nice if you don't want to sleep in too much. It has a nice bounce to it. And it's very, very soft. Yeah. So I'll give you those 4 options. Take your time with them. We are going to be moving on to the different types of pillows that we have, and then I'm going to go back through and make my recommendations for what I think you should choose. But of course, like, you can choose really whatever you would like, whatever feels most comfortable for you, but I'll give my recommendations for how I think you should move forward. Okay, so our first pillow here is going to be, this is just a mock-up of it, this isn't the actual size. This is going to be a pretty standard looking pillow. It has, really, really fluffy, soft filling, and then there is some lavender in there, so it helps with like sleeping, and then you can hear that crinkle in there. Yeah, it actually does have built-in ASMR, so Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty crinkly. But we can always change how much crinkle we put in. We can change how much lavender we put in. All of this is very customizable. Okay, I'm going to leave that over there with you. Yep, just think about it. Our next pillow are becoming way more popular. It's the shell pillow. So again, it wouldn't be this size, but this is for more of like a firm pillow. We can always adjust the firmness, but this would be the shape of it. And you can also turn it this way, and it can cup your head, cup your head. It's very pretty. It is a very aesthetic pillow. How do we feel about this one? You think it might be a little too firm for you? That's okay. No, I understand. I'll just leave it over there with you though, so you can think about it. Our next pillow is called the brush pillow. This one's going to be our softest option. So we can either have it set up to where your head goes here, where your head goes here, you know, kind of however you like to sleep. This is really great for those side sleepers. As you can see, you are just, you know, supported on all edges. It is very soft. We won't include the brush part. Well, we will include the brush part up to about here, depending on which way you would like the pillow to be facing. This just helps it, you know, stay in place, but it won't be this big. The pillow will be a lot bigger though. Yeah, so this is our softest option. Okay, I'll leave that over there with you. Good. Our last option is going to be a brush. This is a bristle brush. This is really good for more of like an acupuncture, if it does, you know, take a little bit for you to fall asleep, and you are looking for something that is, you know, very soothing, very stimulating, then this would be the pillow for you. Again, it'll be bigger than this, but this feels very nice if you just need like that little bit of nerve stimulation. And it has this very nice wood back, so it'll stay in place. Let's go over these first two options and then we can kind of narrow it down. Okay, so what are you thinking? Okay, you're thinking this. Perfect. This is actually what I was going to recommend for you as well. I think it really kind of gives you the most of what you're looking for and everything that's on your chart that I received. I think that this would be the best fit for you when we're looking at your eye distance, especially when your eyes are closed, how your eyes are kind of sitting. Perfect. So I'm I'm going to put this over here. So excited for that. What are we thinking about for pillows? Good. You wanting to go with the brush? I think that's a great idea. The way that your neck and the way that your head is sitting on your shoulders, I do think that, you know, having a softer pillow would be really good for you. My ultimate recommendation would be the pillow that does have the ASMR in it. It does seem in here that you do toss and turn, and sometimes it is nice to kind of have that little like ASMR crinkle to go back to sleep to, but this is a great second choice. I don't think you can really go wrong with this pillow. So, great choice. I'm going to put that over here. The next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into the bed setup. So we actually do have our mattresses are all available in the different types of pillows that we have. We also have, this is a new special mattress that we just got. It is a stress ball mattress, and this will form immediately to your body. This is really what I've been recommending for everyone. So if this is something that you're interested in, we can form this into any shape you would like, which also makes it kind of fun. Good. Okay. We also have, I'll just show you the other two options that we have for pillows. We do have a bamboo pillow. Let me show you what options we have for beds. We do have a bamboo bed. This is really great if you are trying to work on that back posture. Yes, so that's another option. Our other option for bed, I know this might seem unconventional, but it is very soft. What we would do is we would take, hundreds of these, and they would be sat up next to each other, and you would sleep on these. They do refill after you get up, so I promise that if you do squish them, that they will, kind of come to again. This is a great option if you run hot, or if you do like having more of that cushiony type bed. Yeah. You think this is the one you want? Okay, that's fine. I would recommend, the gel bed, but this is a good option too. What I do want to go into next is we do have some options for, we've been calling them bedroom capsules. So something that we've been noticing is that, a lot of people will get into their bedroom, but they treat it like, they turn on the TV, they kind of treat it like a different living space, which can be really, really difficult to fall asleep in. So what we recommend doing is having, this is just a miniature example, a bedroom capsule. So this would be literally a place that you would just come in and you would get into bed. Kind of like a tent, I guess you could say, but you don't want to bring it outside. So we have two different options for this. We do have this version, which is completely enclosed. Completely enclosed, so it would be completely blackout. Be a very nice option. The other option that we have is this style, which is actually open on either end, which does mean that you do have more natural light coming in, but it still feels like a little bit of a separation. feeling about them? We like this one more. That is a great choice. That is my favorite. That's what I currently use. Okay. So it looks like we got our eye mask figured out. We have our pillow. And then we have our mattress set up. And then we have our bed capsule. Okay. That's fantastic. So I'm gonna get you all set up for that. The last thing that we have to do, we will be running through some different dreams for you. So I do have that dream analyzer here. And what I would like you to do is I just want you to look through it. Good. Okay, I'm just going to come in here and just make sure I'm capturing your dreams. Okay, good. We're gonna okay, perfect. So my recommendation for dreams are going to be dreams where you can jump as high and as far as you want. So jumping dreams, flying dreams, and these are going to be dreams that you don't forget how to do these types of things like halfway through the dream. We're also going to be having dreams about puppies and kittens, and then it seemed like you were like really into just kind of like hanging out. So we'll add in some hanging out dreams, but not the type of dreams where like you wake up and you're like, wait, was that real? No, we'll make sure you always know that you're dreaming. We are going to remove any dreams that have to do with time. We are going to be removing any dreams that have to do with getting in planes. And that looks like those are the major ones right there. If you do start to have any like, spooky dreams or any bad dreams, anything like that, feel free to come back in and we can totally reassess how your dreams are going. But everything else looks great, and I think we will all set. We are ready to get you set up. What we're going to send you next is we are going to be doing a trial run. So we are going to put all of this together in one of our guest rooms, which is very comfortable, very calming. So we're going to send you over there for the night, see if everything's feeling good. If we need to make any adjustments, we can. And then we'll send you home with everything that is on your chart and anything else that you might want. Does that sound good? Perfect. Well, I'm going to send you over, and I hope you have a good night.